went into cleavage withdrawal. And so we decided that, thank you, I can't see that far. I'm old. Okay, thank you. So we decided that when I was on duty, I would be wearing my spacesuit, and when I was off duty, I'd be in one of the other outfits. Off duty, you know, poker game. Why was Troy in the poker game? She's an empath. Isn't poker knowing about when people are bluffing? I just had visions, and there was, you know, one poker game where, you know, we're playing poker, and I'm like winning a lot, and the boys are saying, Marina, Troy, are you, you know, doing your thing? Oh, no, I've got a switch, turn it off. Not using it right now. Right? And that you'll get big pile of money or credits or whatever the hell we have on Star Trek. And then I would just clean up. And they'd never ask me to play again. But anyway, so that was what happened. Now, when I got my spacesuit, the cleavage was gone, obviously. Guess what? All the grey matter came flooding back. Flooding back. After Face of the Enemy, where I was the Romulan, remember? Suddenly, I was the expert in Romulan technology. And there was another episode, I think it was called Timescape or something like that, where we were down on the Romulan ship, and I was with two of my fellow crew, and I had the line, and it's, I have to say, apart from Captain is hiding something, this is the only line I can remember from Star Trek, that's impossible. The Romulans use an artificial quantum singularity as their power source. Who did I say it to? Do you remember?
Data.
Geordie and Dana. They didn't know that. They didn't know that. I swear to God, when we were shooting the scene, I'm like looking surreptitiously from right to left to make sure they hadn't developed a cleavage while So, does that answer your question in any shape or form?
Yeah, kind of. Okay, well, adding on to the costume part, were you and Jonathan really naked in the tub in Nemesis?
The top half. Yes.
Oh, was it Insurrection?
In Insurrection, yeah, in Insurrection. I was, yeah, the top half of me was naked, and of course we were in a jacuzzi tub, and they had, you know, they would so they would turn the jacuzzi on so it would make the bubbles, but it was disgusting. I mean, it was bubbles with like grime on the top. It was horrible. The things they punished me, you see, because I was such a troublemaker. They used to punish me whenever they could. So, like the mud bath. Remember the mud bath? Yeah. You think mud bath, you think, oh, spa on my skin, you know. No, the mud bath was like the kind of mud the girls wrestle in at the Tropicana. And I think it was used. Because there were bits in it. There were bits I didn't want to, I was like, ugh. Right. And I had to sit next to Michael, like, Worf. Go away, I did shit. I was, you know, the top half was out, and you know, we wouldn't get out of the tub in between takes, we'd just sit there, but of course the bubbles would subside. And at one point, I see Jonathan, one eyebrow goes up, and I'm like, what's wrong with him? And then I look down and they were out, right? So, but I did lots of stuff in that scene that they cut out, like when he was on the phone to Worf, I know it's not phone, whatever it is, you know, when he was on the phone to Worf, I actually, you know, I was shaving him with that razor, I actually stuck my leg out and started shaving my legs. They cut it out. It's just not fun. Yes, well, yes, Admiral.
What, in your opinion, was the very best TNG episode?
Oh! What was the best TNG episode? Oh, Lord. There were so many. I'll tell you which was the worst.
Encounter.
No, the worst was even worse than Encounter. It was Code of Honor.
Oh, yeah.
how racist was that episode? I was like, I hope the NAACP aren't watching this, you know, they'll sue us. Anyway, do you know what the NAACP is in the South? Okay, all right. I've been further south than this, and it's scary. It's scary. I'm sorry. I was being driven from, I think, Raleigh to some other place. And my driver said, he said, oh, I live up there. And I went, oh, that's nice, you know, very nice. He goes, yeah, we don't have the dark problem up there. Ooh. I said, he's not driving me anymore, get me another driver. That's it. So, according to Michael Dorn, I have some Negro in me. And I'm allowed to say that because he said it, and he's my best friend. Because he said, you know, you're 56 years old and you don't have a line on your face, you must have some Negro in you because black don't crack, right? So, it is possible. What were we talking about? The best episode, I tell you what one of my favourite episodes was, don't know that it was the best, was as far as like a perfect Star Trek story, which had a message, which had great acting, great writing, I would say Measure of a Man. When they put Data on trial for being a sentient being, you know, what the message that had, I thought was brilliant. My favourite episode that I was in the most was Fistful of Davis. That was just so much fun to do, you know. And I remember in that scene when I was Durango, you know, what was it, Something Stranger. Anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, I was Durango. Mysterious stranger, that was it. And I'm sitting in the sheriff's chair and I'm, you know, puffing on that cheroot, and it was so great because I actually got to, I actually got to smoke on the set, you know. And I'm trying to blow smoke rings and, you know, be funny. And Dorney goes, don't be funny. This is my episode. So anyway, he'll get the hook in a minute, so I will wrap up. I just want to say, and the people who've seen it before have heard this a million times, but I have to say it at the end of every talk. Sometimes there are people in show business who don't realise or don't remember exactly why they have the blessings in their life that we have. And we do have a lot of blessings in our life. The main blessing is we get paid for doing something, well, I get paid for doing something that I would do for free, okay? Well, not anymore. But when I started, I would have done it for free. So I think they don't realise that, like, I'm not saying everybody, but the majority of people that I meet in my business, they forget that it's because people turn on their TV sets, people buy their movie tickets, people buy their CDs or DVDs or whatever, or download their whatever it is on iTunes now. I don't understand all that. But it's because of the public that they are in this wonderful position in their lives. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for my house and my car, which is a Porsche. It's 25 years old, but it's a Porsche. It's a classic. It's a classic Carrera Turbo, convertible, black on black on black. Yes. It needs some body work, but you know that's fine. I also haven't washed it in like 6 weeks, so I'm sure. But everything I have, everything that I have, including my husband, who is American, and I would never have met him if I hadn't been doing the show, I have to thank you for. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll never forget exactly what you've done for us all. So God bless you all. Thank you so much.